Let's play! Whoa! Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You all may call me Pharaoh, and welcome back to this, well, I want to say preview. I don't know if it's a full-blown Let's Play, but we're just taking a look at the preview, the prologue chapter of Project Eden's Garden. So far, I'm really just blown away at the amount of work that went into this, you know? Brand new characters, brand new world, really identical style and gameplay of the Danganronpa series. Like, if you really enjoy Danganronpa, you should play this. Now, obviously, the big thing is like, well, how is the story going to be? Well, that's what we're going to find out as we continue moving along here. We met a few of these characters in the last episode, and we don't know exactly where we're at, but we're going to try figuring that out. Before I continue to the new building, let's talk to everybody really quick.
Strange.
While I agree the sky is most likely a video projection, why would someone want to create a fake sky in the first place? True. So it just gives the, I don't know, illusion of freedom? I don't know.
Curious.
Such a strange place. This courtyard. I don't know if I would say it's out of place per se, but it definitely is a little strange.
See?
Of the 11 students I mentioned before, 5 of them awoke in this courtyard. I also woke up here. That makes a group of 6. If everyone was split into pairs, it would check out. Similar to you, the surrounding sky gave us hope of a world beyond the courtyard walls. But no sooner after we fell for the dome's illusion did the cracks begin to show. I've no doubt that that was the intention of this place, inspiring hope in order to crush it. Clearly, we are witnessing the machination of a dastardly villain. Her point could have been made in a lot fewer words. But yeah, it could be just like, oh, you want to bring up hope just so it can go into despair. A fake sky, a huge dome. It's like something off the set of a reality show. If it turns out we're being forced to take part in one, forced to take part in a reality show? I seriously doubt that. Reality shows have pretty questionable ethics, but I've never heard of the one kidnapping its contestants before. Wouldn't that be something? I remember, I'm going to age myself here, about 23 years ago, or maybe 21 years, no, it was like either 22 or 23 years ago, there was a show on Fox called Murder in Small Town X. It was a reality show where I think like 10, I don't know, maybe more contestants, like they had to figure out who was murdering people in this small village, or like this small town in, I don't know, Washington or States, or I don't know. And me, like a dumbass, thought like they actually were killing people off every week. Like, if the contestant got it wrong, went to the wrong place, they get killed off. But that wasn't really happening. Look it up, though. It was actually a pretty interesting show. But that's kind of what it reminded me of right now. I'll stay in guard while you find the others. With your fencing techniques, I have no issue with that. You're new. The guy was leaning against the hedge with his hands in his pockets.
Nice.
Looks like you found some friends.
Indeed.
Why don't you say hello? He looked at us and waved. I resisted the urge to wave back.
Pay attention!
Have you no manners? Talk to them!
All good.
Alright, my bad. Clearly amused, he stood up straight and faced us.
Don't worry about it.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to act like a dick. Today's just been all over the place for me. Not an excuse, I know.
I suppose.
We can forgive you, if you give us your name. Easy enough?
I'm Desmond Hall. They call me the ultimate marksman.
Desmond Hall, ultimate marksman, okay. I should have realized something with the quiver of arrows on his back, but okay. A marksman, eh? That must mean you're real good at shooting stuff, right?
Right.
That's right. I have a really good eye for my targets. Guns, bows, slingshots, you name it. I've hit bullseyes with it.
Hold on.
With all those weapons, I must ask, you haven't killed anyone, have you?
Whoa!
Whoa, never! I realize my talent may leave some people on edge, but I only practice on stationary targets. Moving targets are really outside of my comfort zone.
Believe me.
I've never taken a human life.
I see.
Yeah, human life, but what about any other life? I already have issues with Desmond here. We'll see. But that seems like a red herring, right? It's like, oh, look, it's an ultimate who can shoot things with ease. He could be a prime suspect, but I don't know. I see. Good to know. For such a serious question, he composed himself pretty quickly. Guess this guy knows how to keep his cool.
So...
Where's your partner? We all had one to my knowledge. Oh, you mean the pirate guy? He was, well... he was fine. Harmless for the most part. Just a little too extreme for me to be around. In situations like this, I prefer to keep to myself. I know that sounds less cooperative, but, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Boy!
Wait just a second.
You alright?
Huh?
You...
Did you just say a pirate? It sounds dumb, I know. Listen, I wouldn't buy it either if I hadn't spoken to the guy myself. It's gotta be that one freaky dude on a train, right? That buff one with the dragon tattoo?
Yep.
Yep, that's your man. He went through the door over there, so... I gotta see him.
Totally.
You have fun with that. Just saying, the guy's a little out there.
By the way...
Desmond, do you see that girl in the gray uniform over there? I told her I'm going to bring everyone here. I think it's important we discuss the current situation as a group. Could you give her some company while I'm gone?
Easy enough.
Oh yeah, sure thing. The others are an odd bunch, so good luck of convincing them. He may act casual, but being the ultimate marksman must take a lot of diligence. Always keeping a steady hand, always thinking on your feet. There's probably a lot to learn from someone like that. Everyone else must be in the building up ahead. Perhaps they are discussing something.
My.
Let's head over there and find out, shall we? I guess so. Let's talk to Desmond really quick once more to see if he has anything else to say.
Good luck.
Good luck convincing. They're not dangerous, they're just kind of quirky. Okay. I didn't mean to skip it like that. I just figured. I assumed wrong. Like, oh, it's the same stuff. But nope. It was almost the same stuff. It's okay. Let's go inside this new building, which, oh, wow, yeah, wait a minute. There's a few new people here. I was getting confused. I'm like, I saw the same characters that we have already met, but there's a few others. Oh, holy hell. Is that a tree? That thing has to be like 60 feet tall or something. A little fanfare. A sight to behold, isn't it?
That's not it.
Let's not get too excited, shall we? It's only a tree.
No.
It's not. I'm not even sure we can say that.
Could you explain?
Care to elaborate? I don't quite get what you mean. Eva bent down and crushed one of the fallen leaves in her hands. I didn't hear any crunching or tearing.
Interesting.
This is a faux tree.
Impossible!
How could someone possibly manufacture a tree of this size?
Look at this.
If it's real, explain why these leaves don't make any noise when I break them. My expression said it all.
Quit it.
Why the hell is there a huge fake tree?
Interesting indeed.
I'd be hard pressed to find a school with an installation like this. You'd be hard pressed to find it anywhere. I feel like you'd only see this in a museum or something.
In any case...
What the hell is that noise? Oh, sorry, I thought I heard something. This building certainly has a strange aesthetic. That's one way to put it. The tree was in the center of a large circular room. Surrounding it were a bunch of people I recognized from the train. These must be the others Toshiko was talking about. Counting the two we just met, this is everyone, correct?
Indeed.
Correct.
What's wrong?
Is there something wrong?
You see?
If everyone from our train car is here, where are the other people who were on the train?
That's...
That's a good point. There were other people, right?
I'm sure.
Of course. The Academy said that they reserved a train for its students. Yeah, but did you actually see anyone?
Let's see...
I never left our car, but I know Miss Madison did.
Eh?
Huh?
I apologize.
You mentioned leaving for the bathroom, remember? Oh yeah, she took a piss like an hour ago, yep.
I see.
All right. I passed a bunch of students on the way to the crapper. I didn't talk to them, though.
Strange.
They had to have heard the commotion in our car. Why didn't they help us?
Damn.
Maybe they were also knocked out?
Anywho.
I doubt something we can answer right now. Can I just introduce you to the others already?
I understand.
Yes. We should familiarize ourselves with the people who are currently there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's the only thing we can do right now. Regardless, the whole thing was pretty baffling. If the other students on the train passed out, where are they now? If they didn't pass out, why did they not help us escape our car? They're all in on it! Before we talk to anybody new, let's talk to our previous buddies first, the ones we met previously. Of the 11 students I mentioned, 6 awoke in this room. They were quick to discover us Courtyard folk, thanks in to no part to the eager explorers amongst them. Huh. So if I got this right, 6 people were dumped here, another 6 were dumped in a courtyard, and Eva, Grace, Wolfgang, and I were taken to the remaining building. Wouldn't it have been easier to just leave everybody in the same place? I mean, seems like that. First, there was the area of the boiler room, then the courtyard with the fake sky, and now this room.
Interesting.
Put them together and we're looking at some sort of large building complex.
Yeah.
It would stand to reason, yeah.
However,
We still haven't found a single exit. Whoever brought us here clearly doesn't want us to leave, but why? With how ominous this place is, it can't be for anything good. Yeah, no, don't worry, it's just orientation. It's completely fine.
Hello.
While the circumstances may be less than stellar, it is nice to be around fellow Ultimates. Optimistic in more ways than one, it seems. And finally, talk to Grace.
I see.
So these are the people that Gremlin woke up with? No wonder she ran away. Okay. And I believe everyone else is new here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, what about these two? Am I not counting correctly? Never mind. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy with a deep voice. Glad to see you're alright, kid. Of course I'm alright. Gave everyone a scare running away like that. I really thought we could catch you, but... How fortunate the door came equipped with a lock.
See?
However, it was all worth it. Look at these people I befriended during my exploration.
I hear ya.
I'll give credit when credit's due. You came back with plenty of spoils.
Oi, you.
I want to talk for a sec.
Huh?
You're a pirate, right? Shiver me timbers, ahoy matey, that kind of pirate, right?
Pirate?
I was gonna say, he's supposed to be the pirate guy?
Eh?
I'm not a pirate, I'm a ship captain. There's a huge difference. Huh? A ship captain?
I'm talking.
Yes, you don't need to be so loud. She was just asking a question. Just a question?
Ha!
For guys like me, that pirate nonsense is a tired stereotype.
Watch it.
Pirates live off stealing and causing trouble. We ship captains are nothing like those lowlifes.
Jeez.
Well, if you're not a pirate, then explain the clothes.
Huh?
Do these look like the clothes of a pirate to you? Maybe not a real one, but an exaggerated stereotype, sure.
Please don't.
It's probably best you leave this man alone. I take it he's dealt with our kind before.
My mistake.
I never liked to soil the mood, but a man can only stand so much.
I'm real sorry.
Sorry for losing my cool.
Anyway.
Okay, whatever. You said you were a ship captain, right? This guy was acting weird, but I wanted to get more out of him. I never picture a ship captain receiving an invitation from Eden's Garden Academy, especially not someone like this guy.
That's right.
I know the seas at the back of my hand. Every river and waterway within the north and southern waters.
I'm the king of the seas, hero of the storms. I am Jean de la Mer.
Wow, this guy had an entrance. Jean de la Mer, the ultimate ship captain. King of the seas? Hero of the storms? Do people actually call him that, or did he come up with those names himself?
Is that really true?
You know every river and waterway? Is that really true?
Aye.
Yep, I've studied every map I possibly can. Of course, I haven't actually been everywhere. According to a stingy little thing called Border Patrol, that's known in some parts as trespassing. I may be king of the seas, but I'm not above the law. Ha ha ha. I suppose that's good enough.
I see.
Either way, it's not like it matters much here. From the looks of it, we're nowhere near the ocean.
Leave it to me.
Fortunately, life as a captain has accustomed me to the unexpected. You lads can trust in me. I will protect you as if you were my own crew.
What now?
Protect? Protect us from what?
Aye.
I suppose from whoever put these wristwatches on us. Then again, there doesn't seem to be anyone else in this place apart from us.
How's that sound?
Guess that means our only obstacle is finding an escape. Not too big of an ask, yes? All we need to do is find where we enter, then voila! Sweet freedom. For such a simple conclusion, he sure was making a big deal out of it.
By the way...
It may interest you to know that people are gathering outside the building Miss Kayura explored. We want everyone together so we can discuss what to do next. Would you like to join?
Good to know.
Always good to keep people on the same wavelength. See you there, mate. That guy's a prick. Not at all what I expected. Funny. He was every bit as dumb as his appearance. What was the Academy thinking inviting someone like him? Listen, everybody, if he's an ultimate something, he's just as obligated as anyone else to join the Academy, I guess. We met her a little bit. The, very strong cowboy.
Golly!
What's this? More friends?
Stop.
Let's not go that far. I don't even know your name or talent yet.
Wait just a sec.
Then let me tell you.
Hi, my name is Ingrid Grimwall, and I'm the ultimate blacksmith.
Okay, Ingrid. Ultimate Blacksmith, that's pretty cool. A real blacksmith, eh? Is it anything like how movies depict it? Have you ever made swords out of molten metal? Oh, not just swords, but tools, armor, statues. If you can name it, I can forge it. It's never an easy undertaking, I will admit. Sprained muscles are par for the course, but the same way climbing a mountain is painstaking, but reaching the top delivers a high you can never forget. The struggle's all worth it for the outcome. No wonder she's built like an athlete. Her job sounds like a non-stop high-intensity exercise.
So,
How has your kind not gone extinct?
Oh,
Extinct? Made redundant by technology.
can't you see?
Aren't there ways to make specialized weapons without overworking yourself?
well, I don't like to
Against
admit
modern machines, it's true I'm not an equal match. Because I think I'm better than them. Those hunks of metal may look cool, but their creations lack that human touch. You gotta keep things natural, traditional. That's when truly amazing things happen.
it. Now, would you look at that?
Now, if my creation touches a heart, it's better than anything made by machine. Imperfections be damned.
My.
Ooh. Better than machines, huh? People have always told me my skills are impressive, but I've yet to be compared to a computer or anything. How come a blacksmith can receive that sort of acclaim before me?
Could you explain?
Well, there's always been a demand for high handmade things, especially nowadays. Does your audience skew older by chance? Old folks, movie producers, board game enthusiasts, even the occasionally young'un. These are all people who visit me.
Wowie!
It's great when I can relate to most of my clients. Their excitement is mine. Exactly which clients does she relate to?
Moving on.
In any case, are you the same as us? Were you also kidnapped on that train and taken here?
Oh.
Oh, I wouldn't say kidnapped.
Come again?
What? Did you not black out on that train?
Huh?
No, I did.
Well,
Then how else would you describe the situation? Well, maybe it's a surprise excursion.
Hiya.
Better yet, a surprise exam. The people running this program are just putting our abilities to the test.
Take this seriously.
Well, that's stupid. If the academy was that unhinged, no one would continue attending it.
Let's get going.
Well, whatever it is, I'm sure we'll get out of here. Needless optimism isn't a substitute for reason.
By the way,
There's a gathering happening outside the building. Would you like to join? We plan to discuss some very important matters there.
No.
Aw, aren't you nice? I'll get right to it. Don't do anything silly while I'm gone. She seems awesome. Now, we do have these, I was gonna say rooms, but they're like shutters. And they look to have, these are Greek alphabets, right? I think that's beta? Well, I was always terrible when it came to Greek alphabets here and there, besides like the really known ones. But these are locked.
Eh?
It's a shutter door.
strike me pink.
Oh, so it is. Is it possible there's an exit behind this? Let's check.
Please don't.
I wouldn't get too excited. It doesn't seem like we can even open a shutter door. Look, there's no handle. My peers and I attempted to open these doors earlier. Tried as I might, we encountered the same obstacle. No handle.
I see.
Maybe the door's automated.
Hear me out.
Well, why don't we make a dent in it? You all know what battering rams are, right? We could replicate one. If we group together and slam against the door, one of the hinges might give in.
No.
Well, if you want to break an arm, go ahead. It was just an idea.
This is difficult.
With enough force, there's a chance that shutter doors could be torn down. Although, these wristwatches might zap us.
There must be something.
We won't know unless we test it out. What if we use an object as a battering ram instead?
I'm sure.
How about we discuss it with everyone later? We should organize ourselves first. Sure. Okay, well, at least it's something to keep in mind. And yeah, there's various shutter doors here, different letterings on them. And then we have this main door. At least it looks like a main door. But it looks like a gate of some sort. Let's talk to a new person. She's the one who's sniffing the air, right?
Oof.
So you all got caught up in this too, did you? I remember seeing the 5 of you on that train. You're really ultimate students, huh?
Correct.
We wouldn't have been on that train if we weren't. Just making sure. I knew the education sector had low standards, but are they just handing out titles to anyone who asks?
Jeez.
What the hell's your damage? Right, that's it. What's the matter? I know this bitch. Damn, okay. As in, personally? Nah, she's a harlot that's been ruining my magazines. Ever since her interview with Rich People's Digest, her stupid success stories have been plastered everywhere. Youngest ever self-made billionaire, pioneer of the agricultural industry, blah. Did I hear that right? This girl we're talking to, she actually... I'm flattered you memorized my resume.
Huh?
Your resume? So those things she said weren't an exaggeration?
If I may ask.
This is news to you? Anyone knows about Winona. Winona. That would be my name, yes.
Although, many call me the ultimate entrepreneur. Origins aside, it's one good title.
Okay. And it's just Winona. She apparently doesn't have a last name. The ultimate entrepreneur. No wonder she gave off such an intense aura. This girl probably has enough money to buy an entire country. Still, that doesn't mean I'm gonna let her talk down to me. She has looks, talent, and wealth. She would be truly an auspicious match.
Interesting.
Why would a billionaire need to attend a school like Eden's Garden Academy? I thought it might be an opportunity to make connections with the well-established geniuses of my generation.
Nasty.
Now that I'm aware of the lax admissions process, I'm leaving the first chance I get. And not because you've been kidnapped. You can't leave. Destiny has decreed that I must guide you towards a most wondrous romance.
Nope.
I'm not really interested in that. I'd rather receive financial reparations from the Academy. At the very least, let me be your stead. With my divine foresight, I shall lead your legal battle to victory. After I fell asleep on that train car, someone must have carried me out and dumped me next to the tree here.
Sheesh.
Why did no one stop them? Were there no precautions in place to stop someone from manhandling a student? I'd say it was extreme ineptitude on the school's end. But since it appears I'm not the only victim,
What a joke.
well, that makes things all the more sinister. So she thinks someone carried her here? It's plausible, I guess. They could have transported us from the train by vehicle and then carried us in. When you woke up, was there anyone with you?
Honestly?
Yep. But she was weird, so I left her.
Pfft.
You're a walking stereotype.
You see?
We know about that. We know about as much as you do. The five of us have been walking around talking to the other students that were on the train.
Let's see.
Well, the rest of them are congregating outside. Once we meet everyone, maybe we'll be able to figure out what's going on.
By the way,
Say, why don't you join them? I think I'll take you up on that offer. Such a relief that one of you actually had something useful to say. That girl's a piece of work, but given the recent happenings, she's not worth the stress. More importantly, what's happened to us? It's too much for a single pair of hands. Someone had to sneak onto, maybe even hijack the train, plant a chemical agent, and then carry everyone they knocked out. There's gotta be more than one person behind this. A group, maybe. The question becomes, who and why? I'm sure all in due time we'll figure it out. Actually, let me look at the painting before I continue on, or maybe not. Can I not? Well, I guess not. These paintings are something, to say the least. I do like how they're all different. They're all unique. And that one has Danganronpa blood coming out of it. Ugh. I don't like that one. Okay, let's talk to, we were talking to her a little bit on the train. You have spider webs on your leggings, I guess.
Yo! I'm Cassidy Amber, the ultimate pro gamer. Don't forget it, Kay.
Nanako, is that you? Cassidy Amber, ultimate pro gamer.
very nice.
That makes sense for her shirt saying 1v1. Jumping right into an introduction. I like it.
Yep.
Making a good first impression is key to grabbing the attention of your viewers. Especially if you have over 20 million of them. Gotta earn that watch time.
Is that really true?
Oh, so she's not really like a gamer in terms of what Nanako, excuse me, not Nanako, Nanami, excuse me. Nanami, yeah, she was like wasn't exactly a pro gamer, just the ultimate gamer, but it was like she was really good at gaming. Whereas Cassidy here is more so, I would say she's more so the, what the hell was I gonna say? She's like the ultimate content creator, right? Or the Twitch streamer. That's what it seems like. 20 million? Is gaming really that popular?
Duh.
It's not just gaming, it's pro gaming.
Yo!
Oh, well, I'm an idiot too. I totally forgot the whole aspect of esports and all that, right? Like, you know, people playing League of Legends, Counter-Strike, etc. I never got into any of that stuff, but they obviously have a huge following. Yep. Facing off against opponents in front of a large audience with prestige and prizes on the line, the stakes can't get any higher. Well, her talent is pretty frivolous. Her attitude towards video game competitions is somewhat impressive. It's sort of like how I feel about debating.
Question.
Oh, question.
Hello?
What is it? Do you guys know if this place has internet? I promised my comrade the streaming schedule wouldn't change after starting school. So I'm kind of freaking out.
Come again?
Your comrades?
Hey!
Cassidy's comrades. They're the biggest fan community on the internet. She must mean her followers, being a streamer and all. It would definitely explain the hat.
Curious.
Well, you must be very wealthy then. I've heard that popular streamers earn a lot of money, especially from subscriber donations.
Indeed.
Ah, there are many stories about young men falling prey to the infamous tiered subscription. They are rendered forever unmarriageable. Such a shame. So how many suckers have you swindled? With such a large fan base, you must be raking in the dough. I think that kind of explains it.
The hell?
What the hell's wrong with your face?
I see how it is.
You think the only motivation is money, don't ya?
Eh?
Well, duh. Why else would you be a streamer?
Bourgeoisie scum.
Oh. Whoa. I stream for the betterment of the human race. As the leader of Cassidy's comrades, it's my duty to redistribute most of my earnings to the masses. You mean you give away all your money?
Yep.
I do tons of expensive and generous stunts on my channel. Most of it for charity, but sometimes it's for random subscribers. One time, I brought a spaghetti factory and donated it to a public school. Those kids will never have to pay for lunch again. They've probably gotten sick of eating pasta every day. All of these giveaways are streamed too. They're really popular, so I get tons of views and donations from them.
Impressive.
You managed to commodify the act of charity. Of course, I gotta reserve some money for basic necessities. A truckload of chocolate soda being one. Ooh.
Duh.
But it's not a problem for a person like me to have money, since I earn it through my own hard work.
So unfair.
The real problems are the swine who make billions every year, even though all they do is sit around, drink cocktails, and stare at their stock profile.
Bourgeoisie scum.
There's just that weird face again. In fact, I can even detect the rancid stench of a morally bankrupt billionaire in this very academy. I bet they're plotting to profit off our suffering as we speak. The girl is honestly pretty deranged, though that might be why she has such a large audience. Regardless, it doesn't explain why someone like her was invited to Eden's Garden Academy.
Anywho.
As weary as I am of future confrontations between you and the more affluent students, I suggest you head over to the building I investigated. We've been telling other people to gather there.
Okay.
Alright, it was nice meeting y'all. Okay. She seems pretty cool. I mean, there is obviously something off about her, especially when she makes that face. It's like, but I think I get it. Oh, well, actually, I never took a look at this tree, did I? The more I look at it, the more confused I am. I'm gonna get a headache. I better stop. It does look nice, doesn't it, though? We have good old, you like wolves, that's for damn sure. Even wearing a helmet.
Come on!
Come on, man, just say something! Come on, please? Pretty please?
So harsh.
All I wanted was your name.
Hi.
Hey.
It figures.
Oh, it's more people.
How's it slipping and sliding?
Hey there.
Oi!
What's the matter with him?
Yeah.
I don't know. I spent ages trying to get this guy's name, but he won't say anything.
It's simple.
If he's being a weirdo about it, just ignore him. Who are you anyway? Who am I?
The name's Jet Dawson, ultimate drag racer. Nice to meet you, shrimp.
Okay, Jet. Wow. Okay. I wonder if they're gonna explain why he always has to wear the helmet like that, though, when he's not even on an actual, racetrack. But okay. Drag racer. Given his outfit, that comes as no surprise. Aren't you warm in that suit? Why? Why did Scooby-Doo laugh? Are you confused? Here's a fan inside the back of my helmet that emits cool air. Kind of like the fans in car seats that cool your butt.
Let's rock and roll.
Isn't that super rad? Yeah, there's a seatbelt coming out of your ass? I don't know where the hell it's coming from. The way he yells every word, he can make anything sound like a big deal.
Meh.
Only issue is they don't extend to the rest of the suit.
Get a grip.
Then stop wearing the suit.
What?
And walk around naked?
Dumbass.
I meant wear different clothes.
So,
You should also have an ultimate talent, correct?
well,
Would you mind sharing it?
My name's Mark Bursky. I produce music.
Okay, so he actually talks. Okay. So, music producer. Yeah. Mark Bursky, ultimate music producer.
It's nothing.
But, it's mostly bad remixes and stuff.
My man.
No, man, your music's wicked good.
Really?
You know my songs?
Not a chance.
Nope. But I do even have. Don't you even have to? You're the ultimate music producer. That just about says it all.
moving on.
I assume you two also woke up in his place, right? Do you have any idea what might be going on?
Yeah.
This whole shebang did come out of the blue, but
Let me think.
to be honest, it feels a lot like an extreme haunt. You know what that is? No, I don't.
It figures.
You don't look the type.
Hey.
Meaning?
You following?
Anyway, extreme haunts are really intense horror attractions. Think a haunted house cross with a survival horror game.
Oh boy.
You know what that sounds like exactly? I think I may have mentioned this game before in one of my videos, but there's this game that came out exclusively on a Dreamcast called Illbleed. It was a pretty unique game that, like, it's survival horror that took place like in this theme park attraction, like a theme park, have various areas, and you had to use all your senses to disable traps and all that so you don't take damage and go crazy. It was definitely a thing. Staff will chuck you into underground tunnel systems, trap you in the coffins, anything to scare you. I'm pretty good at the coffins, not so much with the tunnels.
That's not important.
What's that got to do with us?
Catch my drift?
You see, there's a couple places that are known for starting their haunts with a simulated kidnapping.
Huh?
For real?
To make it feel as real as possible, they'll even take you when you least expect it. The thing is, they can't just jump anybody. You gotta consent first. The hell? I never agree to being kidnapped.
Come off the grass.
Extreme haunts, eh? People know better than to involve me in that crap.
Well,
Maybe we consented to our kidnapping without realizing?
eh?
For example, the letters we received from the Academy. Is it possible those invitations were actually consent forms in disguise?
Really?
Oh, don't tell me. You actually believe this guy?
Correct.
Given what we've seen so far, I'd wager anything is possible. Is that really what's happening here? In accepting that letter, it asked me to join Eden's Garden Academy. Did I unknowingly agree to this crap?
Meh.
Well, that's just a theory. We don't know what's going on until we explore some more.
In any case,
Well, I know some people might be interested in your theory. They're gathering by the courtyard outside. You can join them if you want.
Adios.
Sure thing. Let's go, Mark. Oh, he looked less than enthused. He let the drag racer take him by the arm and lead him away. Could it really be possible? Were the letters we received actually consent forms in disguise? Is this some kind of messed up attraction? What does that say about Eden's Garden Academy? Is it part of the charade? Is Eden's Garden Academy even real? I should know better than to think some nonsense things like that. If the Academy was fake, someone would have already blown its cover. It's more likely this is happening unbeknownst to the Academy. I was getting a little confused. Like I saw like this leaf, and I thought like the game was frozen, but I guess that the leaves are like getting stuck to like the, to the environment, and that's why it looks like that. Okay, we got 3 more people here. Let's go ahead and talk to her first.
Oops.
I'm really sorry for hurting your feelings. I'll give your content a try. Who knows? I might really like it.
man.
If you didn't like me from the start, you're never gonna like me.
Hi.
Hey, you two.
Wait.
Huh?
Over here.
Oh crap! New guy over here.
Huh?
What? You boarded train before things went all crazy, right? Check it out. Me and a new guy together again.
Stop.
Stop acting like we're friends. I don't even know you.
You're just messing with me.
That's a joke, right? What is? You know, that thing you just said.
Hey.
Maybe you heard my name before? Does Kai Montiago ring a bell?
Hey.
Come on, Kai Montiago? Something of an artist, something of an entrepreneur.
Very funny.
He's an influencer, a really big influencer. Nope, doesn't ring a bell.
Ouch. Right in the ego. I thought I already lost all faith in humanity before coming to this dump. But...
So he is the ultimate influencer. God knows we have a zillion of those. I guess technically I can be... I guess I fall under that in a sense. I don't know, I've just been doing this since, well, even when I started doing these videos, like what, 2009? Jesus. It sounds so long every time I say it, but I mean, I always do it for fun. Even now I'm doing it for fun, as time allows. So, that's that. You don't recognize the dumbass? Must be nice.
Huh?
You do?
Yes.
Guy's the cancer of the internet. You disagree with him on one thing and he'll sick his army of underage followers on you. Wow. What, like, I mean, it's harsh, yeah, but I think unfortunately there are some content creators that are kind of like that. You know, it depends on the audience, and people roll with it because they have money and it's your recognition. I don't know. He's a dictator of a trendy fit.
Another day, another drama.
Dictator? Sheesh. You naysayer types are always so overdramatic.
Whatever.
Don't listen to her, new guy. This chick's just recycling other people's propaganda.
Are you done yet?
You're the one to talk. Check yourself in the mirror before crying propaganda.
See that?
Yeah, I see you're no stranger to photo editing. I'm kind of impressed. No one would ever guess you had the face of a horse. And the tears returned as quickly as they vanished. I'm not sure what I expected an influencer to be like in person, but this was definitely not it.
Don't be mean.
Hey, leave Kai alone. He may not be the nicest person in the room, but can't you see you're hurting his feelings?
Ugh.
He can get over it.
Anyway.
What about you?
Can
Can you give me your name and talent?
Oh. I'm Diana Venecia, your local cosmetologist. If you're ever in need of a makeover, I'll work my magic. Just ask.
Okay, Diana. Kind of remind me of somebody from V3.
Come again?
Is that it? You're just a makeup artist?
For your information.
Not just a makeup artist, the makeup artist. What?
Indeed.
Diana is the biggest beautician in Hollywood. She's relatively new to the public sphere, but word of her talent has been dominating social media. Enough to pique into the interest of the entertainment elite. Now every A-list celebrity is scrambling to hire her.
Well put.
I see this is not your first time talking about her. I am simply quoting my friends. They're all on Diana's waiting list.
I'm sure. Anybody?
Why is it a shock that this guy doesn't recognize her? What about me?
How humiliating.
Why do you care about what he thinks? Isn't a demographic for people like you largely teenage girls?
Hell no!
My stuff is for everyone. I'm inclusive like that.
Hold on.
Okay, that's it. Let's break this up. Diana, could you and Kai go to the courtyard outside? We're trying to get everyone to gather there.
No worries.
All right, see you later. But none of those guys like me either. I don't know if I like you either. Makeup artist and an influencer. Were this any other academy, I wouldn't bat an eye. The Ultimate Talent Program is a shell of itself. They'll hand out ultimate titles to anyone who asks. But Eden's Garden Academy? It said it was above that. It said it prioritized academic talent. And now, It thinks I'm on par with those two? What's also interesting about us, Damon, or Damon, whatever you want to say, is, yeah, he is confident, but also seems really full of himself, you know, and, you know, maybe that'll change, maybe not, you know, maybe that's just his character. Anyway, we got one new character here, and, I don't know who the hell you are. The boy was silently observing the space around him and jotting things down in a notebook.
Hello?
Hey, you...
The hell?
What the hell? Sorry. I dozed off for a bit there.
A cause for concern.
You have terrible eye bags. Have you not been getting enough sleep? Getting knocked out on the train was the most sleep I got in a week. Thankfully, that little girl woke me up before I wasted too much time. If I'd known better, I wouldn't have. Your terrible sleep schedule has diminished your already meager natural beauty. The guy paused for a few seconds, then began furiously scribbling in his notebook. Interesting. A boy with a snake tie, a girl with a white uniform, a man with a dapper suit.
Oi, you!
What are you doing?
Excuse me.
A very loud woman with a visor. Are you writing about us?
Mm-hmm.
I make sure to record all my daily happenings. There's no way I'd remember it all otherwise. In some fashion, note-taking is just one of my many responsibilities.
My name is Ulysses Wilhelm, and I'm the ultimate historian. Please make note of that for future reference.
Oh my god, the ultimate historian. Ulysses, by the way. What? It just all fits.
Impressive.
Interesting. A fellow scholar like myself.
Jeez.
Shouldn't an ultimate historian be good at memorizing stuff?
Yes.
Yes, I'm perfectly proficient at remembering historical facts. This notebook is just for more frivolous information. Just like shopping lists, classmate birthdays, when to brush my teeth.
Filthy.
Such excellent memory wastes on menial trivia. You probably couldn't even remember the date of your wedding anniversary unless you wrote it down.
Unfortunately.
I think that's the same for most men. So, what do you do as the ultimate historian? As of now, I work at the Patawamek River Museum in, Senakomaka. What? I'm sure I should know this, but I don't.
And so on and so on.
I direct one of the exhibits there, the Cold War era. When I'm not giving tours, I'm studying primary source documents in my office. No wonder you can't get any sleep. If you can stay awake while reading all those boring history books, there's definitely something wrong with you. History isn't for everyone, I'm aware. But it's important knowledge nevertheless. Those who fail to learn from history are doomed to, sound stupid when arguing on the internet.
No.
That's not how the saying goes. It isn't, but I updated it to coincide with more modern values. I thought it was funny.
Right.
Humor is subjective.
Anywho.
People have begun gathering outside.
See?
The plan is to discuss our next course of action. Could you just please join them?
Sleepy.
Yes, right. Thank you, miss. He hurriedly fumbled through the pages of his notebook. Toshiko Kuyura.
Unacceptable!
Did you seriously forget my name? That is the most egregious offense. Take solace in the fact that I am a mere matchmaker, not your romantic partner.
According to my notes.
In a large world run by even larger ideas, small things can be easily overlooked. Fanning herself indignantly, Toshiko stormed off. Should we follow her?
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy we just met probably won't. Well done. We've exchanged formalities with everyone here. We should meet up with the others and formulate a plan of action.
I am an ultimate!
On an honors ultimates, we will not be confined any longer. What a dramatic kid. The others should be gathered by the courtyard outside. That's where I should head next. Oh, does it do it automatically for us? Yes, it does. Okay. The other 11 students were gathered in the center of the courtyard, nervously discussing the situation.
Any clue?
So, any clue what's going on here?
What if...
We're being pranked 100%.
Oh.
This will be a really elaborate prank.
No, seriously.
No, some people have the money for it. Whatever it is, I'm killing a prick who's responsible. Unsurprisingly, they didn't seem to be getting anywhere.
Excuse me.
This is off topic, but I don't believe I ever asked your name, loud woman in visor.
Remember the name.
It's Grace, you wanker. So yeah, that makes me really think that she definitely has a British accent now. I don't know if I'm gonna do it moving forward, but whatever. And your surname, please. Madison, Grace Madison, the ultimate golfer.
Hey?
Huh? How do you know that?
My.
You said it's in a dining room, remember?
That's
I don't
problematic.
recall you being there for introductions.
However,
Maybe she was eavesdropping.
I would never.
Eavesdropping? I would never. I simply, happened to overhear a conversation is all. In other words, she was eavesdropping. Hey, if we could take a step back for a second, what was this about, a dining hall?
correct.
It's inside a building over there.
Huh?
Is there a kitchen too?
Man.
Oh, that got anything locale? I'm starving.
Pay attention.
Be patient, will you? Introductions are still underway.
Meh.
Okay, but you have to speed run them.
Oh, man.
Gaming references from someone else. The universe has been thrown out of balance. Along with Grace Madison, we have the mighty and prestigious Wolfgang Akade. He's well known as the ultimate lawyer.
Hello.
Yes, that's correct.
Hey.
Oh, hey, lawyer man.
Lawyer man?
Is that your name for me?
Yep.
It's either that or Wolfie. Do you like Wolfie more?
I must decline.
Stay with what you already have.
Hi.
A lawyer? Wow, it's so nice to meet you. Next up we have... Toshiko turned and squinted at me. His name seems to be escaping me. Perhaps you might know Wolfgang? Grace?
I'm not too familiar.
I have no idea. Fuck if I know his name.
Broski.
He told me, I'm pretty sure. It's Mark, right? My bad. I got a habit of mixing you sort of guys together.
Oi.
Oi, what are you waiting for? Tell us your name already. Damon Maitsu, ultimate debater.
A debater?
Ooh.
It's like a bargain bin lawyer.
Hey.
That's Grace Madison, Wolfgang Akade, Damon Maitsu. Who else is left?
Hiya.
Come on, darling, you can do it.
See?
Yes, share your name. Eva.
Oof.
Just Eva.
Just like my video games.
Well, like a spy. Eva Sunaka. That's a very pretty name.
Now, would you look at that?
Fittingly elegant, isn't it? But let's not get off topic. What's your talent, Eva? Remember, she's not told us yet.
That's...
Now that she's mentioned it, I'm pretty sure you never told me your talent. What's up with that? I told you mine, it's only fair you tell me yours. What? Ultimate liar. What the hell? Oh, okay, what? You have to throw something like that out at us, game, right? Something that doesn't make any sense. Ultimate liar? That's so funny. So, like, what's your actual talent?
Deal with it.
That's it.
Uh...
What?
Good to know.
Didn't know lying was something you could be the best at. You learn something new every day.
Are you for real?
You actually believe her? How is someone supposed to make a career out of lying?
Now.
I can make jokes, but I won't. Easy. Get a job in marketing.
It's the truth.
It's just what I am.
How can that be?
Is that supposed to be your explanation?
But...
But that's... I mean, if you're the best at lying, how are we supposed to believe anything that you say? As he sputtered those last few words, we all turned to Eva expectantly. This was when it happened. Oh God, what's gonna happen? I'm scared. Ding dong bing bong.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Can everyone hear me? Yes? Great! Good morning, my amicable student friends. First off, allow me to apologize. I realize the ride here was a bumpy one, especially for ultimates such as yourselves. But expect things to be different within these halls. Yes, it is my pleasure and privilege to welcome you all to Eden's Garden Academy. May this be the beginning of a wondrous journey.
Doubt it.
Did he just say we're at Eden's Garden Academy?
No.
We can't be.
You think?
No kidding, this place looks nothing like a school.
Stop talking so loud.
I want to hear this. I'm sure you're on the edge of your seats waiting for a proper orientation, but there's one more thing to do before we can meet face to face. It won't take very long. All I ask is that you enter the building across from me. From there, we can begin preparations for a formal introduction. Until then, farewell.
I must take note of this.
That was certainly interesting.
Whack.
I couldn't agree more. Whack.
Somebody explain.
Do you think he's the person that brought us here?
You following?
Yo, what if you set up the sleeping gas on a train?
Bit complicated.
Well, in that travel bag? How do you reckon he snuck it on?
Guys.
Sorry to interrupt, but we're not going to skip that part you said about the building, are we? He wants us to go inside. What do you think? Should we?
Hell no!
I'm not waltzing right in there just for me to die or something. To die? Do you think we're gonna be harmed?
Hold on.
In our captors, if our captors wanted to kill us, we'd already be dead. What would be the point in killing us now? Reactions, I guess? I don't know. I'm not a psychopath.
How should I put it?
Well, if it calls for it, why don't we walk in together as one big group? When you know someone's looking out for you, things can be a lot less scary. Aye, she's got a point. The only way we can progress is if we face the problem head on.
Soybean.
Easier said than done, soybean. I suppose that makes sense, but isn't it too naive? There's nothing wrong with a bit of optimism from time to time. Let's just try it, okay? All right. We gather around the entrance, none of us willing to be the first to walk through. Eventually, I muster enough willpower to push the doors open. I gotta stop the episode, though. It's gonna be an hour. And I have things to do. It's getting very late, and I have work in the morning. Oh, I hate when the holidays are done. But it is what it is. Wow. They did the whole thing with Danganronpa, like finding a body. And look, it's pink. Now, I do wish the music was a little bit more intense when you're finding the body, but I'm just nitpicking. But who the hell is this? Like, is this what? Well, wait a minute. Because there's 16 rooms and 16 students. Was she one of them? I didn't count how many we were all together there. Oh, well. In front of me lay a battered, bloody body of a young woman.
What?
Is that girl dead? Why is it a dead body? What happened?
There's no way.
Is this another student?
Holy.
Oh, shit! What the shit? Dining hall people, you were in a building before. Tell us what's going on.
Dude!
Yeah, why didn't you mention this other girl?
The hell?
The hell? I've never even seen her.
Really?
Huh? You were there too, Bargain Bin? Don't even. There's a floor below us. That's where I woke up.
Very funny.
You missed a whole ass person? Yeah, right.
Hell no.
You saw her. You must have seen her. Come on, just admit it. Oh, stop pressing me for an answer.
Hold on.
I can corroborate Damon's story. There was never a body. Miss Madison and I walked through this exact hallway and saw nothing.
I wasn't expecting this.
So between the time you left and the time you returned, this girl was murdered? You think she was murdered? Well, I don't know for sure, but what happened to her, does that really look self-inflicted?
Oh, shit!
So there's a killer running loose? But I don't recall hearing anything when I was waiting outside. Desmond can back me up, right?
Shit.
She's right. There were no screams and no one left the building. Oh, so the killer's still inside! As more panic shouts filled the corridor, Eva silently walked over to the body.
Oi!
Oi, what are you doing? Ignoring Grace's question, she crouched down beside the dead girl and poked her in the face.
What the? You...
The fuck is wrong with you? Stop that!
Strange.
It's not real.
Eh?
This girl, she's just a dummy. A dummy?
How?
Nuh-uh, that's definitely a real body.
You're crazy!
Didn't you just say you were a liar? Why would we believe you?
It's the truth.
If you don't believe me, inspect it yourself. If no one else is offering, I can do it. Wait, him?
Are we ready?
Well, how does that sound to everyone? He turned to look at one of us, at each of us. I had my reservations, but when his gaze met mine, my lips instantly sealed shut. The look he gave me, it was unexpectedly intense.
Okay.
Yes, you can do it. The pirate casually approached the body and knelt beside it. Then, just like Eva,
I'll be damned.
would you look at that? She's right. It is a dummy.
For real?
Say what?
How did she know it was fake?
You see?
My intuition. Also, a corpse would smell. This doesn't smell.
Dude, no!
As if! Could you be any more suspect?
That ain't it.
Not just that. There's something under the dummy.
Huh?
What is it? A tablet. Jean rose from the ground and turned around to face us. Sure enough, he was holding a tablet. It was slid under the dummy. There's no blood on it. Oh wait, that's Jean. It was slid under the dummy. There's no blood on it as far as I can tell. Nice hiding place. Wouldn't have noticed if I hadn't taken a closer look. Gives the impression I was supposed to, doesn't it?
For real?
Hey, what's going on? What's on the tablet? Let me turn it on. He pressed the button and walked over and held the tablet out for us to see. Oh, it's loading something. After a few seconds, the loading screen symbol vanished. And in its place was a photo of the girl. Kara what? Kara Koskinen? Koskinen? She's the ultimate teacher's aide. Okay. Oh. What is this? However, the tablet hadn't finished loading. Just after the image, the victim is Kara Koskinen. Why can't I say her last name? The ultimate teacher's aide. She was stabbed in the torso 28 times. Holy crap! The victim also suffered chemical burns to the head. The most notable burns are on her eyes and scalp. Cause of death is blood loss. Time of death is unknown. It reads like a body report. First, a dead body that's revealed to be a dummy. Now, a body report? What the hell's going on? Jeez, took you long enough to find that tablet. Ahem. Long ago, a heinous murder was committed, and the victim was so happened to be an ultimate, much like yourselves. What? Before you is a perfect reconstruction of the crime scene, as well as an effigy of the victim with the appropriate injuries. It was quite emotionally draining to craft that dummy. It served as a strong reminder of what was lost. Oh, she was such a nice girl. So much potential, lost to violence. What is this man playing at? Anyway, it is your responsibility to figure out the details of her death. The surrounding area, the murder weapon, how she reacted in her final moments, etc. Oh, but don't worry about finding the murderer's identity. He's already right in front of you. See that gray man on the tablet screen? Yep, that's our guy. Please investigate the crime scene and gather as many clues as you can. After a certain period of time, you will be asked to present your findings. To me. Believe me, it's in your best interest to put your full effort into this. Have fun, everyone.
Not okay!
Investigation? What the hell?
Back off.
Fuck. Enough of this already. I don't want any part of it in this. Stop telling me what to do. Grace grabbed a large chunk of rock from the floor, ran over to the speaker. Screaming in obscenity, she pulled her hand as far back as she could.
Brutal!
Oh, no way! Was that the watch? Oh, trying to destroy private property. That's a zap. Fuck.
Fuck you!
Jesus.
Holy.
Calm down, Grace. Oh, is he for real? Is this school really trying to make us solve an old murder?
Don't say that.
Hold on, you guys. You can't just believe everything that strange man claims. Why would Eden's Garden Academy, any academy for that matter, do something like this? Even if it tried to, the Ultimate Talent Program would have stopped them. I wouldn't underestimate the school board executives. Money can get to the people's heads and make them take risks they shouldn't. This academy said it was unique. Maybe this is their version of an entrance exam.
What a joke.
They're so obsessed with being different from the competition, they've forgotten what people want. More like they've forgotten how to be sane.
What did you say?
Would the UTP really be okay with this?
Think about it this way.
It seems pretty counterintuitive. Everyone would want to quit their enrollment right after this. And Sue!
I'm talking.
If this is the work of a separate group, why are they using the Academy's name? As a way to hide their own, maybe? They might even have kidnapped us because we're attending Eden's Garden Academy.
So...
Explain. Well, what if they knew we all had to board a train? It would explain why we passed out. They boarded the train before us and planted the bag with the gas.
There's gotta be something.
Because this happened on a train to the Academy, they could claim they are the Academy.
If I may ask.
Well, everyone keeps saying they. Isn't it the speaker man who kidnapped us?
That's not it.
It obviously wasn't just him. Seizing a train, bringing 16 people to an unknown location, that takes a team to do. Of course, there is another glaring question. Why us? Why have we been brought into this? Is it because we're ultimates? It's not like anyone's specialty is detective work. It just doesn't add up.
Well,
I think I'll let the rest of you handle this. I doubt I'm needed in this grotesque situation. I'll just be on my way. Yeah, that's okay. Actually, can I come with? I'd feel super bad leaving you alone. Oh.
Sure.
Sure, I suppose. Toshiko, I don't know about you anymore.
You can do it.
Good luck solving the mystery, everyone. I know you can do it. On that note, Diana and Toshiko walked away in that direction on the room of the kitchen.
Don't get close.
I'm going with them. Screw this. Kai took off down the hallway. Oh, like his life depended on it. Jeez, better than just us. Better them than us.
I don't know.
I don't know about all this. Will that man really let us go? We can investigate?
Stay calm.
We won't know if we continue standing around like this. For now, all we can do is take the risk and do as he says. He's right. I need to brace myself and follow the directions I've been given. As of now, it's my only way to learn more information about my current situation. I can only hope that this ordeal will be over soon. Investigation start! In the next episode, once I gain control, I'll end the video here. Before I do anything else, I should go back over the tablet. Let's see, the victim is Kata Koskinen, the ultimate teacher's aide. She was stabbed in the torso 28 times. The victim also suffered chemical burns to the head. The most notable burns are on her eyes and scalp. Cause of death is blood loss. Time of death is unknown. There's a lot going on here. Chemical burns in addition to 28 stab wounds? Jesus. I don't want to believe anything the speaker guy says, but if this murder really is based on true events, damn, the killer really is totally sick in the head. We got a truth bullet, okay. The tablet has been added to the truth bullet section of your trinket. Alright. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, in the next episode, we're going to take a look into this investigation. I mean, this is really cool. I just like how fleshed out everything is, and like the aesthetic of it all. It's awesome. So yeah, and I'm really intrigued. I mean, I can't say like right off the bat like, oh, the story's amazing. I mean, it's still happening, right? I'm intrigued, absolutely, and hopefully you guys are too. And like, once again, I was not expecting to do multiple videos of this. I thought it was just gonna be like one-off, no matter how long it took. But I feel like it's gonna take me a while, and it's gonna mess up my voice if I continue hours and hours on end speaking and voice acting. So, yeah, next time we'll just begin the investigation and take it from there. So, as usual, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for a more in-depth preview of the prologue chapter of Project Eden's Garden. Love you all so much, and don't forget to spread that love around. Have a great day, everybody.